Don't be afraid to fail. Study Motivation 2025. Listen to me. Failure is not the end. Failure is the beginning. You see, most people stop when they fall down. But champions, they rise again and again and again. Every failure is a lesson wrapped in pain. Every setback is a test of your hunger. If you are afraid to fail, then you are afraid to grow. Failure is the fire that forges greatness. Failure is the mirror that shows you what you must fix. Failure is the whisper that says, try again. Harder, smarter, stronger. So don't run from failure. Don't hide from it. Welcome it. Learn from it. Use it. Because every great inventor, every great leader, every great mind was once a student who failed. But they didn't stay down. So when the exams feel heavy, when the books feel endless, when your mind says, I can't, tell yourself, I will. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of never trying. Be afraid of staying the same. Be afraid of wasting your potential. It's because if you keep moving forward, if you keep learning, if you keep rising, then failure cannot defeat you. You will rise higher. You will go further and you will succeed. So don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of giving up. Your future is waiting. Failure is not the end, but the beginning of growth. Every stumble is a chance to rise stronger. Every mistake is a teacher in disguise. When you fall, you discover how high you can climb. When you lose, you learn what it truly takes to win. Failure shapes you, molds you, and prepares you. It builds resilience in your spirit and power in your heart. Do not fear failure, because it is the doorway to progress. It is the fire that sharpens your will. It is the path that leads you closer to greatness. Champions rise every time they fall. They do not stay down when life knocks them over. They gather their strength, stand tall, and move forward again. Every fall is a lesson, every setback a reminder. Pain is temporary, but the spirit of a champion endures forever. The world may doubt them, but they refuse to doubt themselves. Each failure becomes fuel. Each scar becomes proof of courage. Champions understand that falling is part of the journey. They rise with more wisdom, more hunger, more fire. And because they never quit, they always find their way to victory. Every failure contains a lesson. It is not there to break you, but to teach you. Behind every mistake lies wisdom waiting to be discovered. Every wrong turn points you closer to the right path. Every setback whispers, learn, adjust, grow. Failure does not mean you are weak. It means you are learning. It shapes your mind, strengthens your resolve, and prepares you for the next step. The lessons found in failure cannot be taught in comfort. They are earned through struggle, through effort, through persistence. Every failure carries the seeds of growth if you choose to see them. Fear of failure stops progress and limits potential. It holds you back from taking the first step. It whispers doubts, convincing you to stay where you are. It chains your dreams and keeps your vision small. Fear creates hesitation, and hesitation kills momentum. When you are afraid to fail, you close the door to growth. You never discover how far you can go. You never realize the strength within you. But courage breaks those chains and sets you free. Only when you face failure without fear do you unlock your true potential and move forward. Failure builds strength, resilience, and wisdom. It hardens your spirit in the face of challenges. It teaches you how to stand tall when the world pushes you down. Each setback forces you to dig deeper within yourself. Each mistake sharpens your mind and prepares you for the road ahead. Strength is born from struggle, not from comfort. Resilience grows when you refuse to quit. Wisdom comes when you reflect, learn, and rise again. Failure is not a weakness, it is training for greatness. It shapes you into someone stronger than you ever imagined. All great achievers once failed as students. They stumbled through lessons, struggled with tests, and doubted themselves. They faced rejection, they faced setbacks, and they faced disappointment. But failure in the classroom did not define their destiny. It became a spark that fueled their determination to grow. Every mistake was a lesson that shaped their character. Every challenge was a step that built their strength. They refused to let failure become the final chapter. Instead, They used it as the foundation for success. What they proved is simple. Failure is only the beginning of greatness. Exams, books, and struggles are training grounds for success. They test your patience, your focus, and your discipline. They push you beyond comfort and demand your best. Every late night of study builds mental endurance. Every difficult page strengthens your understanding. Every challenge faced in learning prepares you for life's battles. Struggles in study are not punishments, they are preparation. They mold your character and sharpen your mind. The pressure you feel today is shaping the strength you'll need tomorrow. Through exams, books, and struggles, you are building the foundation for lasting success. True danger lies in not trying, not failing. When you refuse to try, you close the door on possibility. You silence your dreams before they have a chance to breathe. You deny yourself the growth that comes from effort. Failure may sting, but regret cuts deeper. Those who never try remain trapped in the same place. They never discover their true strength. They never taste the sweetness of victory after struggle. The real risk is living safe, never daring, never growing. True danger is not in falling, it is in never taking the first step. Consistency and persistence transform failure into success. Every small step forward builds momentum. Every repeated effort strengthens your skills. Persistence keeps you moving when the road feels heavy. Consistency turns effort into habit and habit into mastery. Failure cannot defeat the one who refuses to quit. Each attempt, no matter how small, pushes you closer to victory. Success is not born in a single moment, but in countless hours of dedication. The secret is to keep showing up again and again. Don't fear failure, fear giving up. Failure is a moment, but giving up is a decision. Failure can teach you, but quitting ends the lesson. Every setback is temporary, every mistake can be corrected. But once you give up, the journey ends right there. Fear the wasted potential that comes from walking away. Fear the dreams that never see the light because you stop too soon. Failure is not your enemy, it is your guide. Quitting is the true danger, because it kills possibility. Don't fear failure, fear the choice to never try again. And so I leave you with this. Failure is not the enemy, it is the teacher, the trainer, the fuel for your future. Do not let fear control your steps. Do not let doubt silence your voice. Stand tall in the face of challenges. Rise again every time you fall. Because the one who refuses to quit cannot be defeated. Your story is still being written. Your success is waiting on the other side of persistence. So chase it, fight for it, and never give up, because you were born to win.